Hi guys, welcome to the Totally Magic channel. Got a great trick for you. It's an easy, simple and direct ACAAN trick. Any card at any number. You shuffle a deck of cards and you even show the audience the pack to make sure there's no order to them. In fact, we don't even need the jokers in here, so we'll get rid of those. Now, if you don't trust my shuffling, you give the cards to the audience to shuffle. They will take the pack and shuffle them to ensure there's no particular order to them. You then ask a spectator to choose any of the 52 cards, and they can have any card from anywhere in the pack. Now, I will just show you the card that they've picked. They return the card anywhere. Now, remember, this pack is then given to the spectator to shuffle, and you say to them, now normally I do shuffle the cards and I will shuffle the cards, but if you shuffle them first you will lose your card somewhere in the pack. I've got no way of knowing whether it's at the top, middle or bottom of the pack. You take the cards, and what we're going to do is to give them a quick cut and a shuffle. And we can shuffle the cards, and it doesn't make any difference now because the spectator has mixed the cards up to their heart's content. You then ask them to give you a number. Now, they had a choice of 52 playing cards, so why not a number between 1 and 52? Choose any number you like your card to be positioned at, and they will give you a random number, for example 15. You take the cards, you don't shuffle them anymore. Now they've given you the number, you're just going to count the cards slowly and deliberately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll get there eventually. I'm glad you didn't pick a higher number. 14, 15. There is the 15th card out of all of these cards that you could have picked. This is the card at the 15th position. What was your card? The Ace of Diamonds. You're not going to believe this, but in the 15th position is the Ace of Diamonds. You can examine the pack. There's only one ace in here in the 15th position, and that is a truly great ACAAN. So here's the very simple explanation to the trick. It is an ACAAN, any card at any number, but what I wanted to achieve was the ability of the spectator shuffling the cards first of all, because if they get to shuffle the cards, they know their card is lost. The pack we use is a trick deck. It's known as a tapered deck, wizard deck, stripper deck, whatever you like to call it. But for those who are not familiar with the tapered deck, each card has been trimmed down the side so that one end is thinner than the top. Or shall I say, it's wider at the top than it is at the bottom. What does that do? Well, when you turn a card around, it sticks out. Watch. I can just do that and it pulls that card out. And that's the secret to the trick. So if you watch the performance, you'll see exactly how it was done. But let me just show you. Get the spectator to shuffle the cards. When they choose a card from the pack, when you gather the cards, you're going to turn them end for end. So you've turned the whole pack around. When they look at their card and put it back, they can shuffle the cards as much as they like. Riffle shuffle, overhand shuffle, it doesn't make any odds, because when you take the cards back, you're going to do a cut. Now, because I can feel their card is there, all I do is I just put a little bit of pressure on this end where the card sticks out, and I'm just going to cut all the cards from below it and put it on top. Their cards left on the bottom. it's a very simple move, so it's just a casual move of cutting the cards like that. You've now got their card at the bottom. You can then just do an overhand shuffle. Their card is now on top. Once you've got the card on top, the next part is one of those magician's moves that when you first learn it, you think, I'm never going to get away with that move. Trust me, I've done this for over 20 years, if not longer, and it works every time. What you do, and again, I know some of you are probably screaming at the screen saying, well, I saw it because I watched it on video and I was watching your hands and I rewound it and watched it in slow motion and everything else. Remember, when you're performing magic live, people are engaging with you, chatting to you, looking at you. They're not watching you in slow motion. Okay, so this is the trick. I've now got it to the top. They can have any number they want, 1 to 52. Let's say they choose 12. What I do is I pick the cards up and I make a big gesture. I don't go like this. I deliberately move my hands in this, you know, sort of entertaining way. Look, 1, 2, 3. Can you notice that as I'm counting, I'm actually putting the cards underneath? Their card is here. So as I'm counting, now say if they said 12, when I get to somewhere like 9, 10, when I've got about 2 cards to go, I then pause for a little bit and say, I'm glad you didn't choose a high number, we'll be here all day. You then carry on, but this time, can you notice I'm putting them on top? Nobody notices. A magician may, but the layperson won't. And then when you get the 12th card, you put that on there. Now, I know that I've just put 2 cards on top of their card. So when I square the cards up and say you could have had any of these, can you note that I've pushed the 2 cards across, plus the extra one, and then I'm going to get a finger break as I square these up and push them forward, and I clip it with my thumb. It stays in perfect alignment. It looks like it's 1 card. This is why when you're doing this, let me just get that card to the top again. When you're doing this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, 11, 12. This is why I out-jog this so it's there. As you grab these, push them across, I've got the 3 cards, I square them up, then clip it forward. So this view looks the same as the view they just saw. When you turn this over, you're doing a triple lift, a quadruple lift, 5 card lift, however many cards you've got. Show them this. I then immediately go to flip this pack over and drop these on top. Spread the pack, pick this card up, say there's no duplicates. There it is there. It looks very clean, very simple. Give it a go. It's a good one to do with this pack, the Wizard, Stripper or Tapered deck. Until next time, practice and enjoy, keep safe, see you soon.